Hello, it's it's Misfits. My actual name is Israel. Allah to call me Adimoroti, but my WhatsApp TV members call me Misfit, and so just stuck. And when I make videos for them, I say, "Hey, guys, it's Misfits." Plus, I think most of my current subscribers are from my WhatsApp TV. Today, I made a decision I've been making for quite some times now, which is to just stick to YouTube. But I keep going back and forth. But then I haven't been able to achieve or accomplish much with this back and forth. And I also think I would be able to achieve more by just sticking to YouTube. You're on this platform, or if you stumble across this video, it's on my page called Misfit Academy. And this place, this platform basically is my life's work, my legacy. This is my legacy. And if you try to dissect the word legacy, what does legacy mean? Because these days, people say a lot of things without saying much. I will be using ChatGPT and Claude to do some of my research and thinking and teaching and content creation. My lips are really dry. I need some Vaseline. But I don't know where the Vaseline is. And so I will keep licking my lips. Apologies if that is distracting as much as I think it is. What is legacy? I don't want this video to be more than 10 minutes. And I intend on making a forex video very soon. But first, I need to make 10 videos of this talking about different topics. And I'm doing all this because of my legacy. And guess what? I am in a growth phase. I am making crazy sacrifices. I am 28 years old, currently 27, but my birthday is on the 22nd of August. And so I'm approximately 28. I have lost so many things, I've spent more than 70 million coming and staying in the UK. And if I'm able to renew my visa, fingers crossed, I'd be spending up to 100 million living in the country. That is not even mine. But I think it's very difficult for me to navigate due to terrestrial and mostly extraterrestrial creatures. And no, this isn't Beacon Hills from Teen Wolf. Neither is it Mystic Falls from the Vampire Diaries, nor is it New Orleans, but the version in the originals. This is just the United Kingdom. So, what is legacy? AI cannot really take over humans anytime soon because see what ChatGPT showed me. Legacy is bigger than popularity. To be fair, I didn't say what is legacy. So that is my fault. Popularity makes people notice you for a moment. Legacy makes people remember you long after you are gone. Many people spend their lives chasing attention, validation, and temporary success without ever asking themselves one important question: what will remain after me? Welcome to the final show. I keep saying that phrase. Welcome to the final show. That is the first part. The other part is, but it is not really the final show because the camera keeps rolling. And that is the game of life. The camera keeps rolling, but we have series of arcs and time keeps moving, but this is the final show. Why? Because this is the end of a series of different occurrences, but it will still be the beginning of another. And regardless of what it is, it all sums up to my legacy. Because life is a very fleeting moment, but it is extended. So it is an extension of various fleeting moments, meaning that from the age of 0 to the age of 10, you went from day 1 to day 2 to day 365 from the specific day that you were born. to 365 days after, making it 1 year. Now, for that 1 year, you lived and your journey was being documented by the universe. During that period of a year, the things that you do, they make you who you are right now. So for the period of 10 years, every single thing you do revolving a time period of 365 days sums up to the person you eventually become at the age of 10. Then, from the age of 10 to 20, every single thing you do within a period of 365 days sums up to the person you are at the age of 20. And so, your journey through time is a summation of all the years that you have lived. It is a compound. It is not just something that happened at once. Although there are events that might outshine the other things that happen within that period of a year, the events that might seem insignificant to you also sum up to who you are at the age of 20 in this hypothetical scenario of going from the age of 0 to 20. I hope you understand. Now, when you live your life, you realize that every single step you take is an expression of the person who you are on the internet now. That is one. So you are living life. The things you are doing is an expression of who you are on the inside. And the person you are on the inside is made by the things that you allow yourself to take in. From your music, to the books, to the people you talk to. Every single thing that comes your way counts and affects who you are on the inside. And then this shapes you, and then you, in return, produce it as a personality figure to the external world. Then, when you release it to the external world in form of your personality, the external world receives it, adapts to it, aligns itself with it, and then sends it back to you. And so, every single thing that you take in shapes you. You weren't made of one single action, or one single activity, or one single interaction. You are made up of several things, several entities that comes your way. Now, when this shapes you as a person, it creates first your personality that you set into the world. And what does personality means? Well, personality in layman terms simply means the person that you are. So your personality is who you are, the way you behave, the way you attend to matters, the way you react to things, the type of food you like, the colors you find attractive, your taste in music, the type of people you talk to, your future goals and your ambitions. Everything comes from your personality, which comes from the accumulation of the things that you've been engaging with, the accumulation of things that you've been feeding yourself with, the accumulation of things or even occurrences that has been passing across your psyche. And what does psyche means? Your psychological state, from the things you hear with your ears, the things you see, the things you smell, the things you taste, even the things you feel. All your senses absorbs the universe. It absorbs occurrences. It is a form of data collection, and then this data shapes you by creating your personality, which then shapes you by becoming an individual. Your personality is the individual that you are, which then makes you the kind of person that either thinks of things in long term events or short term. You either go for long term glorification or short term enjoyment. And this makes you the kind of person that would either want to create a legacy, something eternal, something that would live on after them, or a person that just wants the short term reward. On this lane of thoughts of mine, because this thought I'm on is just a lane, it's a journey on a road, and I'm driving a car. And in this car, I'm on a lane. In my other videos, we will be changing and switching to different directions. But this direction we are on, I'm here to talk to you about legacy. And so, what is your legacy? But first, you can't answer that question. Why? Because you might be a person who doesn't even want a legacy, or a person who doesn't know what a legacy is, or a person that cannot even be bothered with anything called legacy. Why? Because your legacy is a transformation of your internalized personality. You being a person that cares about having a legacy simply comes from your persona, your identity, your ability to look into the future based on the things that have been shaping you since you were a child. Do you understand? In my next video, I will tell you more about what legacy is, but I'm going to leave you with a train of thought and a question. If you were to die today, what would be your greatest accomplishment and what would be your greatest regret? I remain Israel Olasukomi Ademoroti. My community members call me Misfits. Stay tuned, like and subscribe.